Ebusia, come with me again. Oh, come with me again. Ebusia, today Dr. Hassan Ayariga has spoken, and it's not easy. Fire on the mountain. His response to John Dramani Mahama's press briefing is hot. And Ebusia, I wouldn't want to be the one to tell you the story. This is the part one. Okay, this is the part one. It's a very long video, but this is the part one of Dr. Hassan Ayariga's response to what the journalists asked John Dramani Mahama about the deportation and all the GIPC law and stuff like that he's seeking to change and all that. Ebusia, this is it here, okay? Now, I want you guys to pay attention to listen to him because it's very lengthy, but listen to him carefully, and this part one is going to serve you good. The part two will be released tomorrow, and so be prepared to listen to it. But I'm telling you guys, it's very hot. Very, very, very hot. Now let's go quickly and go and listen to Dr. Hassan Ayariga. We'll be right back.
Kusanga, Kusasi, Bofarfare, Mampusi, Dagati, Gonja, or Ga, or any other type. Have you heard anywhere that any tribe from Ghana is causing trouble anywhere in the world?
Never.
And it's been
never.
So if our good friends from Nigeria wants to come and live in Ghana, they should come with clean hands. One of the Nigerian guys called me. Dr. Ayariga, I said, yes. God bless you. I said, why? He said, me, I'm a Nigerian man, but I say, God bless you, give honor. The thing with this, our God they do, and they tell you so, it will worry all of us for here. The thing where you do, we support you. But we want to tell you two reasons why we did Ghana here. Where we are enjoying, we don't fit go back Nigeria. Nigeria, we don't fit go back that Nigeria. Dr. Ayariga, unless you kill us, some of us for here. I'd really die for Ghana than to go back Nigeria. Nigeria no get security, Nigeria no get anything. These are our leaders, where they here, they waste our time. I say, okay, talk, are they here? What thing be the worry you? So you see, say when Nigeria boss day for Ghana here, see the first thing where would they enjoy? I will tell you first. I know go feed I give you. You know what? I say yes, go ahead, and they listen. He say Nigerians where they here, where would they do our own business, what would they do now? The first thing where would they enjoy for Ghana here? It be 24-hour lights. Now you go make no Nigerian man where they Ghana here go back Nigeria.
Wow.
He said the Yahoo boys, they go fit do Yahoo 24 hours non-stop. Lights no they go off. Some they sleep, some they wake up, some they come, some they non-stop.
24 hours.
Power ECG. So for the Yahoo business, they know they sleep for night.
If they go on to give them.
If they go and give them, because they have power supply non-stop, no NEPA, no lights off for Ghana. So here be our safe haven. He said plenty people come with chow here, with day chow. He said, I will give you history for this man. I said, no problem. You there, bring those documents, come give me. I will give you documents for this man. They want sack, we go make them sack him. So that we go free, we go stay here. Make him go back, that we go stay here. Make him go back there. They disturb all of us for here. I said, really? I don't want to say all the things he said on tape, because I'm keeping some of them for myself.
Yeah, definitely.
As evidence for things that I'm gathering. You know me, when I say things, I'd like to keep the rest. He said, number two, you know, say peace day Ghana. We do work anywhere, nobody to worry you for Ghana. But we the spoil Ghana. Ghanaians know the mind. Ghanaians, you go fit do anything for Ghana. Nobody does. So they see they can do their businesses, take their cash, transfer to anywhere, send money back to their homes, build back in their homes, and they have no problem. So they are enjoying in Ghana more than any part of the world. That Ghana is the best place for any Nigerian to live than any part of the world. Do you understand me? That no Niger will tell you, say Ghana no sweet. Ghana sweet pass anywhere for the world. He said Ghana sweet pass anywhere. We travel everywhere, we go see them. Ghana there free. So you see, when people talk like that, what it means is that we have loopholes. Even though it's a free economy, it's a free country, but we need to tighten a lot of things: security, immigration law, border checks. Are you getting control, documentations of people? Are you getting what I'm saying? Monetization and monitoring and having cameras all over and checking on citizens. Okay? And so many things. The data system to be able to identify who is who and how you cut into Ghana and how you live into Ghana. All these things must be documented. We cannot be sitting down and thinking that we are safe. We are not safe.
We are not safe.
We're not.
No.
Ministers and MPs think that they are safe. Even pastors themselves in this country who pray for us, they go work with bodyguards, with guns. If you, the man of God, cannot work with God, how do you want us to work with God? We work with weapons. And we work with God. So something is wrong. And I will make sure we do the correction. Because there's a lot to be corrected in this country. There's a lot to do in this country. So for us, let's let them know the continuation of this issue of these foreign criminals must leave this country. It's going to continue. Nobody should think that after the 6th March it's over. No. It's the beginning. Kumasi will be bigger than the Accra own. The northern region, we are going to do in Tamale. And we are coming to Western region to do one in Western region. Okay? Then we must make sure that all the Igbo kings that are Igbos in every region must be distilled and sent back home. They should all go back home.
They should go back home.
Those Igbo kings and Igbo elders or whoever had been installed or installed by the so-called Igbo king, they must leave our country. We don't want to live with them. Not by force. And any other foreigner must get documentations to come to Ghana. ECOWAS has no power to say that we should not receive ECOWAS citizens without documentation. They cannot tell us that. So I've written to the president of ECOWAS and the chairman of ECOWAS.
Great.
I've petitioned the president, including the chairman. So I don't just speak, I walk the talk. So Ghanaian citizens, wake up. Institutions in Ghana should wake up. This is not over. It's just the beginning. And we must all work together to make sure everything is right.
Great. Thank you very much.
In as much as citizens' life is concerned, then their safety must be concerned. And I'm telling all these landlords and tenants, and this goes to the chiefs, please desist from selling our lands outright to foreigners. Land does not increase, it decreases. Check documentations of any foreigner who is living under your watch now. All tenants from today onwards, going tomorrow. Any foreigner that is living under your tenancy or under your, house or under your care, demand the passport documentation of that person. Have a proper record, proper contract with you and that person. Because the institute, the immigration, the national security, the police, the CID, they are going to start a new exercise on that. Because we want everybody documented. We cannot joke with our country. We cannot. You cannot go to the US and behave this way. Look, Tena.
Sir.
You remember 5 months ago, 2 months ago. 2 months ago. FBI came to Ghana here and arrested 4 Ghanaians and took them out of this country. Our president was in this country when they did that. Because of car syndicates. Stolen car and yahoo. 4 of our citizens, the US government can come into Ghana
Freely
and arrest them and go, take them back. And you have people who are doing it in this country and they are still living freely in this country. Are we serious?
Joking.
Tell me whether we are serious that the Americans can come into this country and take 4 of our young men out of this country, and some people are living in this country. The Igbo king is there. The Igbo's 419 boys are there. And you think that we are serious? We are joking? We are not joking. I will also make sure that those same Americans come into this country here and take them out too. The best thing is for them to vanish out of this country freely. In my petition, I have stated everything: addresses, telephone numbers, locations, activities, family life of those people. I've stated it. I've given every information to the FBI. Video recordings, tape recordings of people, what do you call it? TikTok accounts recording in a pen drive, everything set to them.
Great.
I have given them part of the work to do, but I've given them part of the job too.
Good.
I don't just talk without evidence. When I speak, before you see me say something, I'm holding something. I'm a politician. I'm a presidential candidate. I'm the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
Inshallah.
I cannot just talk without holding something in my hands. So when I speak, I'm holding something concretely with evidence, concrete evidence. That is what I do. So when I tell you something, I give you proof.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hassan Ayariga. Guys, we are still on live with Dr. Hassan Ayariga, the presidential candidate for APC and the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Inshallah, the youth have chosen him, and we love his activities that he's doing to support the agenda of illegal immigrants in the country. Doctor, we want to listen to the impact of the work and the reactions you've got after the work. We've gone through what everything has gone through from post work, intra work, and then we are looking at the reactions, the calls we received after the work from government appointees, and also there was a guy called Very Dark Man who flew from Nigeria. He's a world muscular man. He's an influencer, a content creator, and then he came to Ghana, stood in Abosiokai, and then before he was coming, he made certain comments about Ghana that the influx of our economy, the growth of our economy, is because of the presence of fraudulent activities of Nigerians. Especially from our government side and their government side, that they all do these corruptions and have influxed a lot of dollars into our economy, and that's why our economy is standing well. And people were calling for his arrest when he landed in Kotoka, but he came to work freely and even got the opportunity to interview Chukudi in his own palace. And Chukudi made statement for the fact that he's never sat anywhere and called himself a king. And he is rather a chief. He's not a king. He's a chief of the Igbo people. And Very Dark Man have made reactions after this and called Ghanaians names and called Ghanaians to look into our own self and correct our own self. I don't know if you found these videos, but Very Dark Man is very known well on TikTok. We want to know your comment on every reaction that you've gotten after the work, the impact the work have done. Because when we did the first ever work, we saw Bianca Ojukwu fly all the way from Nigeria and came to see the foreign minister and asked where ties were bent, and when you want to see where cars are bent and when people have been unalive before he can believe that there was really a walk. And when she saw none, she felt that, okay, there was nothing going on. What have you heard in terms of reaction and impact that this second walk, successful walk, have made on the government side, if you have had any calls on the government side or on the Nigerian side? Thank you very much, sir.
First of all, like I mentioned earlier on, after the walk, certain petitions were sent out. And these petitions are being looked into. I'm sure within this week, I'll be getting response from all these legal petitions that are very important. These petitions are not just petitions to look into. They are in petitions to investigate and come out with results. So I'm expecting that results to come out. Burning of ties, it is when we go into demonstration. That's why I say this is a work now. And this work must come with results. And the results is after the work. We did not send a petition to anybody on the day of work, because it was a Saturday. But these petitions went out peacefully after the work to show that this is a presidential candidate activity. When you are dealing with a presidential candidate, his activities is different from when you are building with an ordinary Ghanaian, because he takes it to a different level. So for now, after the work, the petitions have been sent out. We are waiting. I'm sure by Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be getting results from all these petitions. And by Friday, we can discuss those things. Now, Bianca, I've met Bianca once. I think last 3 months, there was this program and we met we took pictures and we met at the Independent, I would call it International Conference Center. We had discussion. She introduced herself to me and we had a short chat. I have no problem with Bianca. That's number one. I have no problem with the Nigerian foreign minister or the president of Nigeria. I have problem with his citizens and their activities. And we are going to deal with them per our law and regulation in Ghana. Once they are in Ghana, they are in our custody. We have the power to do anything with that situation. They can only come and plead, but they do not have their control once they are in Ghana. Because they are living under the laws of Ghana, the Ghanaian law. So anything they do will be used, the Ghanaian law will be used on them. So let not anybody sit down somewhere and think that he or she has power from Nigeria to rescue any Nigerian here, unless we want that to happen. Let me make that clear. You cannot go, a Ghanaian living in the US is living under the jurisdictions and the laws of the United States of America. And any crime you commit there, the laws and the regulations of the United States of America will be applied on you, not the laws of Ghana. So nobody should sit down and think because it's a Ghanaian, it's a Nigerian, and living in Ghana, he can misbehave and think that the laws of Nigerians are going to shield him. The laws in Nigerians are different. They have different laws. Ghana too, we have our laws. So if you go contrary to our law, then we put you before our court and deal with you according to the law. You made mention of who again?
Very dark man.
I don't want to respond to. Let me say.
He's a minority. He's a minority.
Who is he? Who is he again?
He's a Nigerian content creator. He's a huge content creator in Nigeria, and he.
I would not dignify him with a response.
No,
I wouldn't do that.
That's fine.
I will not dignify anything from him with a response.
Okay, that's.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our boys will deal with that. Small boys will handle him on that level. But I'll not dignify him with any response. So let's put that one aside. Let's continue.
There are 3 questions I'm going to ask you, even though you've given responses to some of them. One is that the GIPC Act 865 has.
In any case, let me say this to the Ghana police and the route in which you use to arrest the Ghanaian citizen who is a media blogger. What's his name?
Fancy Comedy.
You mentioned some name.
Oh, Barrister.
barrister. Same way you should use to arrest any influencer that comes into, whether he's a Ghanaian, he's a blogger or whatever. The laws are there. Same way you should use. But I will not dignify such a person with a response.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah. So three questions I'm going to ask on the same time. One, the GIPC Act 865, which you have actually talked about, have spelled equally that if you are a foreigner and you want to do retail business in Ghana, at least you should have a minimum startup capital threshold of $200,000 or $500,000 or a maximum of $1 million to be able to start up retail business in Ghana. Over the past week, we've seen Abosokai guys going around closing shops here and there, and there's been a bit of a reaction on the positive side of these activities, where Ghanaians are very happy about these activities, and Nigerians are obviously on the other side trying to question why Ghanaians are trying to close their shops, even though they have no documentation to prove that they are able to engage in retailing. Most of the Abosokan guys and other retailers who are Ghanaians will obviously want to know your take on that and what your assurances are to those people who are in Abosokan and any other retailers across the country. The second one is during the conversation with the president, obviously, he did mention about the deportation, which we are obviously against all sort of responses that came from him, that 14 people who are nationals of illegal countries or they are illegally been deported. Obviously, we do not know what made them become illegal, if they were in prison, if they were doing illegal activities in the country. So you are bringing in an influx of illegal people who have been deported from a country. If they were good people, they would have still been staying in the USA. Obviously, they do have countries of origin where they are actually attached to. We are asking why they were not deported directly to their country of origin, but were brought into the country. Ghanaians would want to know the aspect or where Dr. Hassan Ayariga has to say, even though you've tapped on it a few times, but if you want to also put them together. And the last one is that the president have indicated that there should be no hate speech on the internet, no hate speech, because he's going to actually bring the National Bureau of Intelligence to make sure that everybody who is on the internet and bringing about hate speech on the internet was going to be taken away. We have been championing these illegal immigrants in our country. We have been going around telling them they should leave our country, which is not hate speech, but is we exercising our citizenship and telling people that they should leave the country. The president says if you do that, he's going to make sure that they are going to track our IP address and they are going to arrest most of these TikTokers. We want to know what you have to say about all these media encounters and the responses from the president of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay, first of all, the issue of the GIPC and the Abosokan traders. The law is there. The president himself knows the law. And that is why his answer to that question was not encouraging. I was disappointed in the answer. The answer should have been a straightforward answer, that no foreigner can deal in retail in Ghana. Point blank, that's the answer.
Simple.
No foreigner. The law says that no foreigner can engage in retail business in Ghana. That is the law. So why do you beat around the bush? Keep explaining, you're going to do this, they're not supposed to. No, it's simple and short. And then you give an order. No foreigner is allowed to do retail business. Then you instruct. That is the law. You are not the one who put the law there. It's the Constitution. You are not the Constitution. You are supposed to protect the Constitution. The Constitution is the voice of the people of Ghana. That is what binds us. That is what keeps us. If we flout the Constitution, then there's a problem. How then do you allow foreigners to flout the Constitution? And you want to explain. You want to massage the Constitution. The Constitution was very clear. No retail for foreigners. So simple. Once that is there, you instruct. Close down retail businesses of foreigners. That's it. No go forward, no go backward. I mean, it's simple English language. Direct. So for me, if you say things like this, and people sit on their bloggers and say something, it cannot be hate speech. Never. They are quoting the law for you. They are telling you this is the law. So go by the law. The law says no foreigner can do retail business. So if the Ghanaian citizens they began to engage in citizen arrest, and they say, okay, foreigners close down. You're not allowed to do this. Foreigners have opened so many businesses, and all these foreigners, they don't even have permits. They just say they are married to a Ghanaian. If you are married to a Ghanaian, go to the immigration office and get a permit. You're not a Ghanaian. ECOWAS says 90 days. It didn't stay, come and stay forever. If I am a Ghanaian and I go to the Nigeria, I'm allowed to stay 90 days and come back. After 90 days, if I want to stay longer, I go for resident permit. Because I'm not a Ghanaian. I'm not a Nigerian. So foreigners should begin to take resident permits in Ghana. After their 90 days stay, it's over. And if they want to do business, they should look for business permit too. Working permit. It does not stop us from issuing all these documentations to curb, maintain, run, protect our people. So, Abosankai people, if you are listening to me, you are right. I support you 100%. I support you 100%. It is your duty to protect your businesses and protect your livelihood and protect your nation and protect the laws of Ghana. The laws of Ghana should be protected by every Ghanaian. That is why we swear on our honor to be faithful and loyal to our motherland. You understand? Being faithful is being loyal to the motherland and to protect our image. So they're protecting and making sure that foreigners abide by the laws and regulations of Ghana is no crime. It's no hate speech. Even that was the duty of AMA, the duty of these people, and close down these shops. Close them down. Lock them up. And they should also check their revenue, whether they are, look, most of the restaurants owned by foreigners charge VAT, but they don't pay VAT. They don't pay.
Wow.
Go and eat in a restaurant, Chinese restaurant. Go and eat a Lebanese restaurant. Go and eat a, what kind of restaurant? Indian restaurant. They will charge you VAT. See whether all these VAT records. One time I told my wife, I was taking all these receipts from all these restaurants. Because you go and eat 2,000, 3,000, and you are paying almost 500 Ghana cedis VAT. And you don't see Ghana revenue having money. So government should sit up. Going forward, I think that President's delivery and all these media houses, I don't know whether these media houses were programmed to ask questions.
That's what we all think.
And not to ask certain questions, because you cannot have your country, citizens, engage in a walk and one of your colleagues led that walk and nobody, the media, all these media houses, none of them could ask questions relating to that. I am very, 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 very disappointed in the media, the media men and women in Ghana who went that day. Very disappointed in them. And tomorrow it can be the topic of discussion. That I, Dr. Hassan Ayariga, said, I was very disappointed in all of them that went to meet the president and none of them could raise the issue of foreigners and what happened and the work on that day. If they are scared of asking questions, then we have a big problem in Ghana. If they cannot defend their sovereignty, then we have the hypocritical level is gone beyond my imagination. I respect people who respect the rule of law, who respect their country, who can speak freely, independently, and ask intelligent questions. And not go and sit down there and ask AI questions. So I'm very, very disappointed in the media that none of them asked the president that question. None. And if we have this kind of media people in our country that are supposed to be another arm of government, that are supposed to make sure whatever happens in this country, we bring it out. They wouldn't bring it out, but they come and ask irrelevant questions. Very relevant questions. When GTech did not write a letter to me and said they wrote a letter to me, and I was there trying to tell the whole world that I never received a letter. That one, they could call me every minute, every second, and they were asking questions. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy everywhere.
That one, every second they were calling me. But when we went for a walk against what is people against, criminals against taking over our sovereignty, no media house called. No media house. Except Joy, I think Joy News. Joy TV. None of them called. And then Class FM, I think Class TV too. Class 3 FM, they called 2 people. I salute them. I salute Joy News and I salute 3 FM. So this is the problem we are having. You go and you are asking the president about questions of roads in your community when the person has already mentioned that they are going to engage in roads. That's the question you are asking. You are asking about Galamsey when the man is already fighting Galamsey. You see? These are unnecessary questions.
Irrelevant questions.
Irrelevant questions. When the man has said the same thing he said, after explaining, you come and ask him the same question he has explained. So the man programmed it for him to deliver a message, give you the inside of what he did not tell you, so that you ask him questions of what he did not say, so he can use that same time to cover up on things he did not say. But what did you do? You ask him questions of the things he said. Come on, media people in Ghana. It's serious. It's serious. No wonder my good friend Kevin Taylor is always insulted. Insulting them. No wonder he's always insulting. No wonder Kevin Taylor is always insulting them.
Oh, God.
And the last one. The last one was about the issue of what was the last question?
We talked about GIPC and the deportation.
Yeah. Okay, the deportation. See, I don't know President Mahama relationship with the outside world, the United States of America. But I don't think any country in the world would like to receive foreigners, deported foreigners or criminals into its country. You, President Mahama, you went to Singapore, you went to South Korea and other countries. You are asking for foreigners, these countries, to allow your citizens to come there and work. Now, if your citizens are given quota to go there and work, now at home, Nigerians too are coming to your country to work, to take over. So you have driven your citizens out of the country to another person's country, and Nigerians have come to take over your country. That's what is going to happen. Instead of us creating the job opportunities here, we are taking them out, and we are asking Nigerians to come and substitute them. So at the end of the day, Ghana becomes a country of what? Nigerians.
What
Guys, thank you all for taking time to listen to Dr. Hassan Ayariga and watching the video. Your comments are very, very important to us on this platform. We're going to show you guys the part 2. This is the part 1 of the full video that Dr. Hassan Ayariga had with our brother Ernest Tuna, right? So the part 2 will be coming in very, very soon. He spoke about so many things. And Ebusia, he said he has already petitioned the FBI and all that. So we are waiting patiently for the action. Guys, we'll be right back. That's